Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Oblivion. And hello Shadowmere, I have some things to talk about before we carry on with today's video. So I started to record... What's that over there? Nenru! And a mud crab somewhere. Mud crab and a fish somewhere. It's a mud crab! So, I started to record this video and it just kept crashing and 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 crashing. It was unbearable. It really was absolutely terrible. It must have crashed 8 or 9 times in about a half an hour session. It was a horrendous video and I was losing my mind. And I went online and I spent a long time trying to fix it. But it does seem that the Game Pass version of the game, somehow by the way, this game has not patched at all. The game's been out for months and it's not been patched once, which is crazy to me. But apparently the Game Pass version of the game, especially once you get further into the playthrough, does have a bit of a recurring error. Where, for some people at least, especially on Nvidia and AMD hardware, if you've got both, it seems to crash the game every now and again. What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to wait till daytime. And I couldn't find a fix. It just seemed to be, if you've got the game on Game Pass, you will have problems. Flat out, that seemed to be what the issue was. So, I bought the game on Steam. Thankfully, the game happens to be 20% off at the moment, so I didn't, have to pay full price. The game was moderately cheap. Well, not cheap, but, cheaper. And am I going to turn down the brightness outside? I haven't done that yet. It's quite bright out here, isn't it? I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. It's better. So I picked up the game on Steam and learned how to swap the save file over so we're on the same save file, and I also installed every single mod that we already had. Well, all the ones that I felt were necessary. I don't have things like the Dark Brotherhood armor anymore because we don't wear it, and the money from the Dark Brotherhood because who cares about that? It didn't make a bloody difference anyway. So I've installed every relevant mod that we had before, so the game should look the same and should have all the same stuff that we had in the past. I will show you the one new mod I did install. The only difference is this one. So this is rather a nice coincidence. We're right outside an Oblivion Gate. Now, usually, there would be no way of knowing we've done this Oblivion Gate. However, thanks to this new mod, all I have to do is hover over it, hit shift, boop. And as you can see, it now renders it in a sort of transparent colour sort of thing. So I think I did one, no, for example, that one, Frostcrag we know we've done as well. We can now mark Oblivion Gates and dungeons and stuff as being completed. Which will, just makes it a lot more satisfying to clear them out in the first place, and also less obnoxious when trying to find new ones, basically. The other thing I need to explain, because I lost the old video anyway, because one of the crashes just took me out entirely. So obviously I lost a little bit of content, but not much. So the quest we had was to... You haven't seen that. The quest we had was to go get the speechcraft training, right? We had a quest to go learn from the master speechcraft trainer. Well, I did that. And basically what she wanted me to do was go and talk to every beggar in the entirety of Cyrodiil. Every single beggar on the entire map. So that's 5 in the Imperial City, and then each city itself, each other city, has 2 beggars inside it. So I just went around and talked to all the beggars. It wasn't that exciting. I'm a little sad you've missed it, because I made lots of very, very funny jokes. But that was all I did. That is literally all I've done since then. And then I've obviously trained up my speechcraft by 1 more point, because we had 1 point ready to go. Now, I say that, one more thing happened. I AFK'd in the Temple District in the Imperial City. And someone came up to me. And I'll just read this. A Dunmer named Ralsa Novalo has approached me and said that their husband needs assistance in a matter of what she calls the utmost importance to the safety of the citizens of the Imperial City. She told me to meet Jelen at the house of someone named Cyrodiil. Apparently all will be explained when I get there. Now, I haven't done anything about that, about the Order of the Virtuous Blood. I haven't started that quest in any way whatsoever, but that's what happened. Someone came up to me on the street, told me to go there, and I haven't yet. So those should be the only 2 things you've missed. And hopefully now I will have no more problems. I did a little test and I still had a weird Unreal Engine crash at some point, so I'm a little bit anxious, but I'm hoping that's because I was faffing around and breaking things, and hopefully now things are going to be okay. But we shall see. So So. I haven't played the game in yonks because I've been playing Doom and Clair Obscure. So we're going to go back and start doing... Is it this one? No. Yeah. So we're going to start doing Nature's Fury, which is the next of our Knights of the Nine quest line. I've been instructed to find the shrine to Kinnereth in Cyrodiil's Great Forest and speak with the priest there about the boots of the Crusader. Oh, and we can also mark... So we haven't done Molag Bal's, for example. We've not done Shield Gorov's. We've not done Meridia's. But all the other Daedric shrines we've done. So Vermina's we've completed. So what we can do... Boop. Boop. You know? We can just boop it. It's fantastic. Now, it does mean I need to go and track down the shrines at some point. What was it again? Molag Bal, Shield Goroth, and Meridia. So that one I've not done. Malakav's is done. Sanguine's is done. Who's this one up here? That's the final one. Hermaeus, Namira's done. Jura's done. Rafala's done. It's just so much more satisfying seeing them like this. We need to go back and mark a few dungeons as well. Although I didn't do many dungeons, so I'm not too concerned with that. I wouldn't even really be able to tell you which ones I've done. The only dungeon I know I've completed, for sure, is bloody Jim's Goblin Cave. That's the only one off the top of my head. I'd be like, yeah, I actually explored that one, you know? Goblin Jim's Cave, bam, done. It's much more satisfying. It really is much more satisfying being able to mark these things as completed. Although there is a bit of a bug, as you can see, in that already they've disappeared. No, there we go. So it's not perfect. It's not part of the game by default. Modding is still quite upsy daisy, I guess. It's quite upsy daisy for this game. I don't know. It's not. Oh, hey, it's not perfect. Get him, Shadowmere. Get him, Shadowmere. Oh, Shadowmere. I'm sorry. Thank God for that. I really thought Shadowmere was about to start beating on me. Oh my God. Minotaurs everywhere. Yeah, I am staggered this game has not had a patch yet. I really am. It's been out for months. I mean, it's on 20% discount, you know? And it has issues. It's got crashing issues. There's bugs that need fixing. Like, everyone always... Nath Dyer? The hell? Everyone always, we don't mind the bugs in this game to an extent, but it's the game-breaking ones that get a little bit irritating. Like, remember what happened in Kvatch all those many years ago? So look at this letter. So what's the cursed maze? I don't remember. I don't remember at all. It's been too long. It's not gonna let me drop those, are you? Let's find this letter. Okay. You don't know me, but I see you every day. Every day my heart skips a beat as you walk past. I'm writing to you in the hopes that you will let me court you. When you next venture into town, I will be the one holding a primrose. Do you reckon he was on his way to the Imperial City and he just got attacked by Minotaurs, maybe? Or, well, sort of random things in the area? Poor guy. Root baby! But anyways, hopefully everything is going to be okay now. We shall see. I might need to tweak the sound settings and stuff as we go through because I haven't... I didn't match those exactly with my old version of Oblivion. The stone stirs under your hand. You will see... No, I don't. What are these conjured weapon things? Hey, guys.
Hello. Farewell.
The people of Kinnereth.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, Jesper.
You too.
I need... Is it you?
What do you want?
Oh.
The lands surrounding Lake Rumar are studded with small settlements, farms, and woodland game reserves. Bye.
Bye. Who am I to talk to?
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child? You have been in the chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. Have you not felt her presence? We gather here to pay tribute to all of the blessings she bestows upon us. You seek the boots of the Crusader? Kinnereth will show you no favor until your current conflicts are resolved. Finish your fights, then return.
I don't even know what's going on. What's trying to kill me? Oh, it's a Spriggan. Right, now will you talk to me?
Welcome here.
I
Welcome again.
like what I see.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations guard her relic, and you must pass the test before you may be granted the boots.
Okay.
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations. Not far from here, to the west, nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Okay. Fear and respect nature.
Indeed. Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test. Then proceed directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Okay.
You too.
It is said that eating taproot can bring you good luck.
Well,
So long.
good day.
Let's have a look at this quest. No, I must travel to a sacred grove and be tested by Kinnereth. Okay, but it sounds like... This is beautiful, by the way. Fear and respect nature is the test. How? There's a bear over there. What a beautiful setting, my god. I've reached the Grove of Trial, so I shall have to wait and see what Kinnereth has in store for me. Oh god. Angry bear? Happy bear? Angry bear? Happy bear? Angry bear. Aha! A bear attacked me in the sacred grove, but I made no attempts to fight back. A cave has been revealed, and it would seem the boots of the Crusader. Oh, cool. I mean, it said fear and respect nature, right? Just let the bear maul me a little bit. It's fine. Oh, wow, that was really quick. The last one was a nightmare compared to this. All right, let's go find the other relics. Hello, buddy. Bzz. Well, it still bloody crashed. So that means it's either one of two things. It's either a NVIDIA problem, which is often what's being reported. There's some NVIDIA plugin or something that I think might be causing problems, so I need to have a look at that. Or it's a mod issue, because I've got the same mods again, basically. It's quite a hard thing to test, though, because I load into the game and I just faff around and nothing really happens. Just patch the bloody game! Alright, anyways. Stendar's Mercy. Sir Casimir has told me the gauntlets of the Crusader are located in the chapel of Stendar in Corral. I must travel there and figure out how to retrieve them. Okay, they're in the city then. Interesting. I don't know, man. It's just frustrating. It was fine. It was absolutely fine. And it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse.
The great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval.
Oh. It should be the penultimate piece of gear, actually. Seemingly.
Rats? They've got Fighters Guild people out killing rats? You're kidding, right?
Without question.
Lots of dogs in this town. Lots of sheep, too. Of course, I prefer the taste of sheep.
Ah. Heard any news from the other provinces?
Well, that one took about 5 bloody seconds to crash. I have disabled the NVIDIA overlay, which is one thing a lot of people have been complaining about. So I went and checked and found out how to do that. So hopefully that... Did you just crash again? Right, folks. This is me giving Oblivion another attempt. I have not played the game in a month, at least. But you have now caught up. So you're seeing this episode in 2 days' time. So I can't really not play the game anymore. It's not like I didn't want to play the game. The game just kept bloody crashing and I was losing my goddamn mind, quite frankly.
Go ahead.
So the hope is,
in the Imperial City.
because the game has updated since then, not the update I wanted, it was more of a bug fix rather than a performance patch. That performance patch is still coming, so if this is still crashing, that's the plan. I will wait for the performance patch. But I've updated Oblivion, and my NVIDIA drivers have been updated, so we live in hope. We live in hope. Now, I don't actually remember what I was doing. That's problem one. I don't remember what I'm doing. It's been too long. But I'd like to actually be able to play the game again. I'm very excited about that possibility. Now, don't get me wrong, I've been playing Expedition 33 and very much enjoying it. But Oblivion is a very different vibe. Oblivion doesn't break my heart. So, you know, that's something to hang my hat on. What was I doing? Let's have a look at my quests. Oh, that's why we're here. Sir Casimir has told me the gauntlets of the Crusader are located in the Chapel of Strendar in Corral. I must travel there and figure out how to retrieve them. Right. I wondered why I was in a chapel. It's alright for you folks. It's just, you know, this is a second later. Everything just makes sense. Me, I have to move my mind back. Probably, what do you mean encoding overload? You'll be fine. I'm not worried. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everything's fine. Oh, man.
Well met.
Well met. Right, what are we doing? Are we going over... Are they over here? Oh. Gauntlets are too heavy to move. Well, that's interesting. What if I steal all the flowers? That didn't help. Why didn't that help? Okay, I don't know how I didn't see these. This must be like a... It's like a Hammer of Thor kind of situation.
How are you?
Talk to me. Oh, sorry, I keep pulling up my bow.
What brings you here, my lady?
Gauntlets.
Ah, yes. The gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
I've come to retrieve them.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. They don't move, not even a bit, as if they're the heaviest things in the world. Don't you know the story behind them? I'm not, familiar with all the details, but I know roughly what happened. Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendar, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen. Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but... well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him if he's feeling well enough.
Sounds like a plan.
Good day.
Thank you, Araldor. You're a good egg. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Let's go. God damn it. I've clearly been playing something where you have to press X to pull your weapon out. Where you have to press X to, like, interact. Oh, it must be, I'm pretty sure it's Expedition 33. It's very hard to reset your muscle memory. Wait, why do you want me to go back inside? Oh, wait, is he downstairs? Is he in the, I think he is. I think he's down here. In the chat. No, stop it! A button! A button! Please, for the love of God. He is in here. Can I steal? Oh! Artwork. Dum dum. Well, we don't really need cash, do we? I'm not really a thief anymore. I've moved on with my life. I've made enough money being a criminal that I can now be legitimate, which I feel like is quite a well-known trope in some ways. Alright, kid, let's break this curse for you, eh?
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Orelder found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
It's the curse that you're very quiet.
Ah, so you've heard it, have you? Terrible curse. Been in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. Wasn't so bad. But until they'd gotten worse over time, I'd come here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left otherwise. Orelder has let me stay, mostly out of curiosity. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than
Yeah, sorry, this is just a game issue. The guy's voice is so quiet.
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the years. I grew up recognizing it. But with Orelder, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty, even. Why would that be? What reason does he have to hold back information? I know I'm a doomed man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can. Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish. Goodbye.
I will cure your curse of quiet voice. Not sure why you think it's going to kill you, but I'm going to get you cured anyway, bucko. Orelder, you being a sneaky, sassy girl.
Good day.
I'm going to bribe you.
For you, of course.
Oh, I don't need to bribe you.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it. I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength to damn myself on his behalf. The curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it. The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am a failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendar every time I pray to him and do not ask for the power to lift the curse. Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendar for the power to lift this curse?
I'll do it.
Good day.
Good to see you.
Yeah, sure. Be fine. Well, I mean,
Yes. Have you ever thought of joining the Fighters Guild?
I've never really thought about it. I've heard the money is good, but that's a bit too much risk for me.
Yes.
The Chestnut Handy Stables now offers to protect your horse. Seems handy enough.
I've heard others say the same.
I'm not so sure about that Hugo Bolette. An odd fellow, and people have said there are strange noises coming from his house at all hours.
I've heard others say the
Strange
same.
noises? They should have the guards look into that. Go on.
Did you hear that Dharma came back, safe and sound?
You
know,
seem quite
St.
intrigued.
Venus's daughter,
Please,
Iagoni's.
share your thoughts.
That's great. Safe travels.
Be seeing you.
They just lurch from topic to topic. No preamble. We have one line on the topic and then we're done. It's very efficient communication, you gotta say that much. Right, hey Kellen.
Come back to see the doomed man, have you?
I mean, I don't have a voice anyway, so it doesn't matter if I, It doesn't matter if I... Is it lay hands? It's RB. I'm trying to remember the controls. I've lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it on myself. As a result, I'm weary. My fatigue has been affected. With the curse lifted, I can retrieve the gauntlets.
You? How did you? I don't feel like death. I feel like running.
Alright. Did my stamina drop, or... What's going on? Stendar, you're a god. Could you not have got rid of this? What do you mean crimes? How can I have crimes?
They're not hurting anyone, though, so it's no...
Give me the gauntlets. Completed the quest, I should continue to search for the other relics. Alright, that was weird. I'm assuming we'll get rid of some of this as we go through. I've completed... What were the other ones? Okay. Cyrodiil has told me where to find the Mace of Zenithar. In order to recover the mace, I must travel to the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn. In the undercroft of the chapel, I must kneel at a shrine there. According to Cyrodiil, I will be tested and my faith will be my guide.
They say...
I'm not totally sure I want to go kneel in the chapel undercroft and have my faith tested. Actually, I'm very sure that I don't want to do that. I know what that kind of thing entails, okay? I don't know how I feel. I feel suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious, baby. Now, the game is working so far, but it has only been 10 minutes. If it, like, it was crashing all the goddamn time, though. It really was getting infuriating. If it makes it for the rest of this video, which should be about 40 minutes, I think, in total for this part of the video, then I'll feel moderately comfortable. Moderately comfortable that maybe I can once again carry on playing the game, or I'll just have to play Expedition 33.
It's you. I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
I am. I'm merely a servant of the Nine.
Such humility. I admire you. I am Cyrodiil O'Holan. I originally came to this chapel in search of the Mace of Zenithar. I tried, but I could not pass the test. My faith was weak. Or perhaps Zenithar decided that it was not I who should carry the mace. He has found a use for me, however. The priests have asked me to stay to protect the chapel. After what happened in Anvil, they are afraid. Legends say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leowyn as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leowyn as a tribute to the legend. When St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to receive visions of the mace of the Crusader. Legends say that when Pellinor White centuries once... Take care.
Downstairs. Well, he seems like a good egg. Very humble as well. Kind of, you know, realizing that maybe you're not the man for the job, but you can help protect it. I don't know if I was meant to kill that. You can help protect it so other people can do the job, you know. Sanctified Ancient Spectre. I have a sudden suspicion that wasn't... Yeah, I don't think I was meant to kill them. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. Whoa. Whoa, Nelly. I've knelt before the shrine of St. Calidus in Leowyn and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the Mace of Zenithar off in the distance, but there seems to be no way to reach it. According to Cyrodiil, I must follow my faith in the Nine to guide me to the... This is very cool. I remember... Well, I guess I've never done this quest. I was going to say I remember so little of this. I don't remember ever seeing this, but... Anyways, if a game ever says you've got to follow your faith for the path, what it means is this. Nope, it's not. I stepped into the void to try and reach the mace, but my feet met nothing but air and I fell into darkness. There must be a way to walk between the platforms. There must be. Tell you what. think there's a... I mean, my acrobatics might be so good that I can... No. Okay. Ooh. No. Oh, I feel bad about killing that Spectre, I'll say that much. The poor guy. I just saw an enemy and thought, oh well, you know, shoot it in the head, you know? And that's fair enough, really. What am I missing here? What am I missing? What if I put on... Can I equip? Nope. I don't think I've got any other parts. And the ring? Nope. I'm really... Oh. My attempts to reach the Mace of Zenithar have been unsuccessful. No matter what I try, I cannot reach the other platform. Perhaps the solution lies with one of the other relics. Right, so I kind of had the right idea. One of them gave me a spell. Let me just have... I'm going to fold them back on. Merciful Touch, I got added. And Serene Beauty got added to the spell list. Could that be relevant? Serene Beauty, Merciful Touch. Serene Beauty, Merciful Touch. Well, it's not going to be that one. It's not going to be that one either. This is the last one. I was thinking, oh, maybe there's something. Wait, do I have boots on? No, it's got to be the boot. Obviously, it's the boots. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Woodland Grace added to the player's spell list. Okay. I didn't notice the boots went there. Oh, it must be a permanent one. Yeah, it is. It's ability. Well, that's got to be it, right? Yeah, there we go. Ah. Cool. Hey, buddy. I've covered the Mace of the Crusader. Completed Sir Ralphus' quest. I should return to Priory, find out if there's news of the remaining 2 relics. Whoa. Yeah, I'm sorry about your friend. You don't seem to care that much. Okay. Back to normal. Right, so there's still 2 left, but we've got all the quest ones done at the very least. Whoa! Auroran? I've never seen these before. These must be what attacked the chapel in Anvil. Get fireballed, Auroran. Oh no, watch out, lady.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
They're making my life very difficult by how they're standing. Bloody hell. After recovering the Mace of the Crusader, I found the minions of Umaril attacking the Chapel of Zenithar. They were defeated and the chapel escaped desecration.
I can't believe it. We survived. By the grace of the Nine, we survived.
I think you'll find it was by the grace of Vagrant.
No small part to you, Sir Knight. By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir, I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umaril.
Sure.
I can only hope to match your bravery and valor. I am honored to serve by your side. Allow me to fetch more suitable equipment. I shall return shortly.
I don't really trust you, but I don't really trust him. No, I wanted to loot them. No, that's why he talks to you. To keep you away from the looting. Not this one, though, for some reason. Crude Aelid Battle Axe. That's a Daedra. What armor is that? Is that Dwarven? It's like weird Dwarven. Oh, Avarice. Look, it's not like he needs it, alright? Okay then, with that done, I guess we're heading back to the Priory.
Please, go ahead.
That's my boy. He's still off to get my... He'll meet me. It's fine. It's fine. Right, where we are. Back to the Priory of the Nine. 20 minutes in. Holding. I'm still paranoid, though. The game, they took ages to update Oblivion. Absolutely ages. And then they came out and said there were 2 changes they were making. They were going to have 2 patches. They were going to have a bug fix patch, and they were going to have a performance patch. Now, I would naturally assume the bug fix patch is the one I wanted, right? Because that's going to fix bugs like crashes and such things. However, when looking at the bug fix crash list, when looking at the bug list, the things they fixed in the patch, the fix list, not the crash list, looking at the fix list, there was nothing on there that made me think, oh yeah, that'll fix my problem. There's nothing on there that made me think, oh, right, Oblivion's going to work now. So I've been waiting for the performance patch, thinking, okay, that, performance isn't the issue, obviously, but maybe my bug issues, my crashes are tied to performance rather than an actual in-game bug. It's more about how the CPU and Oblivion are interacting. I've had some crashes on Expedition 33 as well. And, God, I have no arrows at all. God, I really need to go get some arrows. I've had crashes on Expedition 33 as well. And it's something to do with how Unreal Engine 5 does not like top-level CPUs. I've got a very, very good CPU. I've got the best CPU on the market, frankly, for, like, consumers. And there's something about Unreal Engine 5 that just does not like those CPUs. So Unreal Engine 5 games, I've had crashes on Doom, I've had crashes on this, I've had crashes on Expedition 33. Not many, admittedly, on the other 2, but still. But I'm holding out hope now. I've got a little bit of hope right now. For the first time in my life, I have hope. I've literally never had hope in my life until this very point.
Sir Knight, thank Arche you are back. I have terrible news. Sir Roderick. I think he's dead.
Oh no. Well, wait, who?
My master.
Oh,
We
yeah.
met you on the Pilgrim's Way. Back then, I thought for sure the gods had chosen him for a holy purpose. At first, things were going well. He prayed at all the shrines and received a vision, a disturbing vision. The shade of Sir Beric spoke to me was all he said. We must put him to rest. We traveled back and forth across Colovia. He was always asking about an old noble family, the Vlindrels. Finally, he found what he was looking for. We went to Underpole Cave, and there he fell.
What was he looking for?
He said that Sir Beric's tomb was in Underpole Cave, which is no cave, but some kind of buried keep. He had learned that Sir Beric had once been a questing knight, like us. He had found the greaves and sword of the Crusader, but then turned to evil. Sir Roderick hoped to find the relics within Sir Beric's tomb, and he did. But we also found a terrible guardian, the wraith of Lord Vlindrel, Sir Beric. Yes, my lady, and I brought you. Sir Roderick shouted for me to take them. The greaves, the holy relic, they're yours. The wraith, it used it against Sir Roderick. I don't know how that evil thing could use the holy weapon, but it did. It screamed as it struck. I'm sorry. I remember Sir Roderick saying something about the sword before we went to Underpole. It may be important. He was worried that the sword may have been turned to evil, that it may have to be reconsecrated on the altar of its creator, the divine Arche. That's all I remember. I hope it may help you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I would ask a boon if I could, although I know I do not deserve it. Would you make me a Knight of the Nine? I want to dedicate myself to ridding the world of evil. I owe it to Sir Roderick. Thank you. Thank you, Sir Knight. I will not fail you. Give me a moment to arm myself, and I will accompany you to Underpaw Cave to destroy the foul wraith.
What's this about?
The lowlands of the Great
Gavin,
Forest.
oh no.
rise to the upland
Apparently he's going to have a little
plateau
chat
of the
first.
Clothian West.
So I've heard.
Gathering a whole gang together, assembling an A-team. A 9 team. Doesn't really work, does it? Sorry, I'm going to shut up during those because it's really bloody warm today. You know, the weather's been horrible lately, and then it kind of broke this past week. It kind of sort of settled down a little bit, and it stopped being quite so horrible. And then today, oh boy. Today is warm. We haven't explored this area at all, really. So, let me see what temperature it is. Probably not even that warm. It says it's only 25, but it's not really. It's just not. It just isn't. Oh, God. What's happened here? Oh, is this the people who all killed each other? I think so. Feels like 27. No, it feels like 35, let me tell you. Hey, buddy. Where's my other lad? Nice, come on. A couple of miles away. I don't ride horses. Oh, I really should have gone and bought some arrows. That's a mistake, actually. Oh well. We're going to dagger it up today instead. It means less chance I'm going to kill my companion. So I suppose that's a positive. Should probably go this way instead. I'd be impressed if you can follow me up here anyway. I'd be impressed if I could follow me up here. And impressed I am. See you later. Gotta remember to cast. Oh, my armor's breaking. Fantastic. We love broken armor in this game. Because then we can use our beloved repair hammer. Seriously? There we go. Well, they're definitely better than they were, because that only took me one hammer. But it's still a very slow thing to level up, I'll say that much. Ah, what a beautiful morning. Ah, what a beautiful late afternoon. Close enough. If the sun is out, it's morning, right? I think that's fair. That's how the world works. Now this has got to be close by. This is looking like the route up the hill. It was the curse! Unironically, I think I've never fallen over like that just from running and sprinting. I don't think I have anyway. Curse you, Kendrick. I can't remember if your name's Kendrick, but it's Kendrick adjacent. Kendar or something. Nothing else in the area? No. Oh, I want to check something. It's been so long since I played. On my other... Yeah, look at that. And now I don't remember what the button is to mark things as explored. But for example, when we're done with Underpaw Cave... Paul, we'll do the same thing. We'll mark it as completed. That's a very eager Minotaur over there. Oh damn! I'll stop looting random stuff. I've arrived at Underpole Cave, the location of Lord Vingel's grave. Sir Roderick dies somewhere inside, battling the foul wraith that now wields the sword of the Crusader. Oh, and someone else would like to kill me. Come on, man. I was just sitting there thinking, oh, it'll land in front of me eventually, I'm pretty sure. Look at that beauty. Since I last spoke to you, from my perspective anyway, there's been a lot of Oblivion uploaded. And let me tell you, this game, as I thought it would be, is a nightmare when it comes to thumbnails. An absolute nightmare. It's so bad. And that's not a criticism of the game, it's just the nature of the game, you know? It's the same on Skyrim back in the day. Although Oblivion feels worse than Skyrim for it somehow. Because I don't want every single thumbnail to be like a guy, you know? Like just a face in front of it, but it feels like it kind of has to be. This is cool though. Okay, wait, is it delete to hide? I don't remember the... Is it insert? I don't remember the key to hide the UI. But I can work with this. The trees are interesting. Something moving up there. There's a skeleton up there. Little graveyard's interesting. That could be a thumbnail. Well, they've seen me, but I can't really do much about that. Well, I suppose I suppose I do own a bow. I'm just out of arrows. Got a couple more. I don't remember this ever being such a problem when I... Where are you going? What are you doing? I can just... I don't know if you folks can even see this on a smaller screen, etc. If you're watching this on your phone, there's no chance. I can just about make him out in there. When you get one hit and you see the purple, obviously that helps. Where he's marked. This is very interesting. It's underground graveyard. That's not where you put a graveyard. No one want to give me some arrows, maybe? I just need to find the shop. I know there is a shop in... I can't remember which city it is, but there is an arrow shop in one of the cities. We should use Soul Trap. Where am I off to? No idea. Let's poke ourselves into the darkness and hope that something goes... Oh, hello. Oh, I thought it was chill then. It didn't seem angry at me. Did I get that in time? Yeah. I thought we were going to be friends. Sad. Doesn't seem to want me to go to the North Wing. Where's my map? It wants me to go down there, yeah. The problem is, if I don't go explore everywhere, can I really mark the location as finished? If I don't go to the North Wing, even if it's not relevant, can I say that I've completed the area? I mean, it doesn't matter in any real way, but... I mean, I might have to go to the North Wing. I'm trying to get up there. Oh, hey! Maybe I do have to go to... Wait. Where am I going? Wait, bear with me. Oh, it is this way. I looked at the right way and then turned around. Can you be sneaky, Sir Lathon? Guess we'll find out. The massive goddamn torch in your hand. Crouch? Crouch? No? Okay. We have no... I guess we're not sneaking our way through. That's fine. You okay, pal?
For Cyrodiil!
My aim is so off. He better not die. He's a good egg. They're all good eggs, aren't they, really? The Knights of the Nine. They seem, generally speaking, like quite a solid bunch. Solid bunch of chaps. And chapettes. Although mainly chaps, if we're honest. Misogyny is rife in this world. To the Underpole Reflecting Chamber. I was Underpole once. Making no further comment on that one. Oh my god, hello. Did I get you? Let me double check. Hark! The eagle, hark! Ah! It's the only important thing, because I usually use my bow to sustain my enchanted weaponry, because it's got the thing built into it, right? But now I have to cast a spell like a monk. Not like a monk, like a mook. A mook. Mook is the word I was looking for. Whoa, look at this place. What the hell is going on over there? Is that just a piece of fabric? Oh! I didn't realise until I actually committed and stabbed him. The Wraith of Lord Vindril is destroyed. I need to reclaim the sword of Crusader that he twisted to his evil purpose. What I need is to not bloody die. Where's my guy gone? He's just decided to not join in anymore. Bloody hell. Right on the verge. There's my big old heal. Right, Lord Vindril. Vlindrel. Oh, it's a fish. That was a mercy I just committed right there. I mean, look, this is very cool, this place. I'll give it that much. It's very, very cool. Oh, I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be here. Very cool. Underwater lake. Is he going to be a problem? I feel like he might... Oh. Oh, wait, no, I don't want that. I got excited about that and then thought about what I was actually looking at and realised, no, that's rubbish. Let me just drop that in my inventory.
I am at your command.
Okay.
Of course.
Still chill. Oh, Roderick. He isn't a full Daedric set. I'm just saying. Like I'm sure he's got a good reason, but it's a little suspicious. It's back this way. I think he just came from the other direction. Is it in the water? Has he dropped? What's going on? Oh, it's there. I've recovered the sword of the Crusader. I've been desecrated by the foul wraith that wielded it. I should take it to the Chapel of Arche in Shane Hall to reconsecrate it to its holy purpose. Is there a quicker way out? Sure isn't. That's fine. Alright. Well, 40 minutes in. No crash. The problem with this is it means I have to stop playing Expedition 33. And I've been really enjoying and very addicted to Expedition 33. But I will say I've nearly finished Expedition 33 now. I've probably only got a few episodes left, so I can go back to playing a gajillion episodes of Oblivion. Should be fun. It is this game is a very easy game when it comes to just pick up and play, you know? I don't really need to think. I just live in the world, experience the world, stab some things in the head, see what the game's got for me, look at the cool areas. Like, I'm not saying that in a negative way, but it's not a... You know, the game doesn't have much in the way of emotional resonance, and it doesn't have much in the way of intelligent resonance, if that was a thing. It is very much they're very good pick up and play and lose yourself in the world kind of games, is more what I'm saying. And that is a very good thing for YouTube, because it does make it a lot easier to just bang out an hour, basically, because you just go, or 2 or 3, because again, like I say, you just lose yourself in the world and in the game world that they've built. And it's why people like these games, I think. It's the immersion. Let's get this sword deconsecrated. Well, consecrated, I guess. I think I was baptized. Do I need to get deconsecrated? I don't want to be baptized. Oh my god, the back. There's nowhere safe. Alright, let's calm down a little bit. Okay. Whew. Umaral's own Aurorans have been destroyed. Shadenal's chapel is safe. For now, I can reconsecrate the sword at the altar. Jesus. My follower guy walks in and I'm just here ripping all their hearts out one by one. So the Crusader has been reconsecrated. I now possess all 8 of the Crusader's relics. I should return to the Priory to consult with my knights about how to attack and destroy Umaril. Let's go. Umaril. Umaril? Oh, no, it's not really a joke either. One day I'll make a joke. It'll be great. You just wait. That day is coming, folks, and oh boy. It's gonna be exciting stuff.
Lord Crusader, the prophet is here. He's just arrived. He seemed to know you were coming, told me to wait for you, and here you are. Come. He is preaching to the assembled knights in the chapel. You should speak to him at once.
I don't trust prophets. Right. Excuse me. We will end it there. Next video, we will head into the chapel, and yeah. I mean, this is genuinely the first time in I don't know how long it's been since I last played this game. I think 4 weeks is an understatement. I basically haven't played it since I started Expedition 33, and I've done over 40 episodes of Expedition 33. So it's been a while. But it seemed to work. It seems to work. I don't want to count my chickens too early, but I mean, we got through this 40 minutes without a problem, so hallelujah. Maybe. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers much as always. Bye-bye.